Welcome to the 28-day anti-inflammatory reset program information session. I am Dr. Ashley Berkman. I am a naturopathic physician at Collaborative Natural Health Partners, and I have almost 15 years experience treating patients with a variety of conditions. And I can tell you there's a common thread in every patient that I see, and that is that we can always achieve better outcomes if we have a very solid diet and lifestyle plan. And it's not going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect, but these are two of the hardest things to ask someone to change and to incorporate on a routine basis. Hence why I was motivated to create such a program to offer support to anyone who is interested in really creating that foundation for your health and wellness journey. Food as medicine is going to be a theme throughout our entire discussions. This is a lifestyle we're working to achieve, not a quick fix. So we're going to be tweaking it as we go along. Again, all of us fall off the wagon, come back on it at different times. But the goal is that this is part of your health prescription. And my goal is to give you a lot of support, recipes, guidance, community, so that we're able to achieve these goals ongoing. Who is an ideal candidate for this program? Well, essentially everyone. We all need to eat, and we all do better when we have a plan. And the entire family can join in because we're not eating weird foods, we're eating real things, and everyone is going to really honestly be gaining benefit from your habits. So if you think you have a food intolerance, this program does incorporate a gentle elimination diet where you cut things out that potentially could be inflammatory for yourself, and then we reintroduce them and see, well, what's our upper limit? Do we tolerate this? Or was this really underlying some of our symptoms all along? If you have an autoimmune condition, which is essentially when your immune system auto-attacks itself, healthy tissues, we want to make sure your immune system is not being fed information that it needs to be inflammatory and perpetuating such conditions. So eating in a way that nourishes our body and balances our immune system will give you better outcomes. Inflammation is kind of the root of all things. So eating in a way that decreases inflammation will help benefit everything. If you're seeking just general dietary guidance, this is a great plan for you. We give kind of visualizations of how many plants to get per day, how to calculate those macronutrients. It's really, we boil it down to as simple as possible, so it's easy to achieve ongoing. And really to optimize your nutrition. If you know you're not where you should be, this program is definitely for you. Now to talk about exactly what we're going to be doing. So the first component of this plan is a 28-day elimination diet where we eliminate certain foods that could potentially be inflammatory, and we incorporate a lot of things, numbers of plants, number of proteins, making sure we're getting enough water, lifestyle components like sleep and exercise and stress management. We talk about it all. And so the first session, really we're diving into exactly what the plan entails. So you're going to be getting a program guide that's quite extensive, recipe guides, and exactly laid out plan of what we're going to be doing. So you can pick a time when you're ready to commit to a 28-day elimination plan. The second session is more about the why. So explaining exactly why we're doing what we're doing, what foods you're going to be using to get certain key essential nutrients. And we all do better when we know why we're doing something. So the purpose of that session is really more that. And then the third session, we're going to talk about further testing that could be done, more support, ongoing support for after the 28 days. So now we've realized that we can only have dairy 2 times a week. So, what does that mean ongoing? If we still have a symptom that is still perpetuating after this session, what do we do about that? We want to figure out the why. And so we'll dive more into that. Like, how do we explore things that we still are concerned about? Where will these sessions be held? Well, this is entirely virtual. So we have a virtual platform where you can watch the pre-recorded sessions at your own pace. We will have one virtual meetup per month. I will have a topic that we're going to generally be speaking of, but we're also going to be checking in. How are people doing? Are you in the elimination? Are you in more the maintenance phase? Really for ongoing support. These virtual sessions will be recorded and archived so you can watch them again at your own pace and later on. This is an entirely virtual platform. So again, it's easy to sign in. You don't have to be driving anywhere. Everyone can join in from anywhere. When is this going to be held? Like I mentioned, it's a virtual platform. You can watch these sessions at your own pace. There is a calendar of events, so you'll be able to plan ahead if you want to join live for one of our sessions, so you can ask questions live. There is a virtual Facebook style feed on this private forum where you can ask questions, post questions. We can dive into them more in the live sessions and stay connected that way. So, really, when is whenever you have the time to commit to this and focus in on it. So, the why. Again, coming back to the why is super important when it comes to why you're even committing yourself to a program like this. And I find it extremely important for us to kind of look a little bit deeper, a little bit more globally than just weight management or something like that, which is certainly a reason why to focus on your nutrition. But we want to make sure we're eating in a way that's going to give us health. So, to optimize our nutrition, get these key essential nutrients so we can gas up the tank and feel our best. We want to decrease inflammation, stop exacerbating chronic symptoms. We want to balance our immune system, especially if we have an autoimmune condition. We don't want to be getting sick all the time. We want to improve our energy. We want to decrease our reliance on medications and even supplements. If we can incorporate turmeric and ginger on a daily basis, that's one less supplement to have to take. So, really it's about getting it through food and improve our microbiome. So, our gut immunity, the good healthy bugs that live in our gut need nourishment through our diet. And so, eating in a way that supports them, they're going to support us back. Ongoing support is something that is extremely important to me to be able to offer everyone. Therefore, we've created this virtual platform so you can rewatch the videos at whatever pace you want to take it. We're going to record our live sessions once a month, so those are archived to continue to watch and gain information from. And we have a virtual online Facebook style feed where you can post questions and your recipes so we can all stay connected. I found when I previously did this program live, it would be great. We would have motivation for the 28 days, but beyond was a little tough. And so this is incorporated into the program where you can certainly dial it down and really hit that elimination diet again hard if you feel like you veered from those principles. But that is meant to be an onboard support. So you realize, yes, these foods are serving me or no, they're not. And we're going to maintain that lifestyle ongoing. So I'm going to be posting blogs, recipes, new information all the time, and really just keeping us connected as a community so we can support one another. So, answering common questions I get about this program. What is the cost? You can find that on our website. If you're a patient of Collaborative Natural Health Partners, there is a discounted rate, and there are no prerequisites or requirements to be able to do this program. If you're interested, you can join. There's no need to be pre-screened for this program. And the timing is certainly at your own pace. I would say maybe in your mind's eye, have an idea when you want to dive into that 28 days of really concerted, focused elimination. You do want to make sure you can, really learn from that experience. So doing it right over a holiday or when you're traveling might make it challenging. But you can certainly join this at any time. Again, it's take it at your own pace and be watching and listening in and joining in on those monthly live sessions. If you have families that you cook for, like I had mentioned, totally fine. This is real food. Everybody can join in on this program. And if you do travel a lot for work, I have a couple of patients where that's their majority of the time not in their own home cooking and preparing foods. That is okay. You're still going to learn the principles of how to order foods, what things to look out for, and what things to avoid when traveling. So I hope this has been helpful and answered some questions for you. And I certainly hope to see you in one of our classes sometime soon. Take care.